Okay, so here's the thing about Inferno. Inferno is a very split map, and rotations are very long from B site to A site. So what you want to do as a T is take advantage of this long rotation time. One thing that high level teams will do that you will not see in low tier games or low mid tier games is when the T side realizes that, it's a 3B take where there's heavy util, they're counting how many mollies are being thrown, how many flashes are being thrown. As soon as they realize that it is a 3B round, some teams just sprint up brackets. Even if there's a smoke here, they sprint up brackets. One flash I throw for my teammates when we're doing this and there's a smoke up is get in Mexico, aim here, and flash. They'll flash through the smoke and just take fast brackets control and try to get onto A site and take advantage of a 5v2 before the CTs can rotate in. CSGO on T site is all about taking your advantage, finding the site that has the weak numbers, and really exploiting where the CTs have a weakness. And that's why also it's very important, like on a map like Inferno, if you ever hear the opper inside of halls, you hear the CT opper scope up in here and get a kill. A lot of teams just choose to smoke lane, and run up arch side because they know no opper is going to punish them here. And then it opens up the round and makes the CTs really on edge and have to go into a much more defensive stance. Make sure whenever you hear the opper, in your mind, you make a check that, oh, the opper's here, he's not going to be on the other side of the map. He's not going to be here. Sometimes you'll run into teams that have a double op setup that kind of counters this way of thinking. But, for the most part, teams are going to run one op, and you can really take advantage of where the gaps are based on where the opper is, Obviously, most oppers are going to start arch side. If he shoots, gets a kill, then, he's going to be floating around this side of the map. But, yeah. CSGO is a mental game, and on T side, you really have to take advantage of where the CTs are, If you know that they're heavy A and they're playing retake B, if you see a guy jiggling with a smoke here on retake B, then why wouldn't you, want to pop into B knowing that the site's weak? Especially if your number's down and you're desperate for a way into the site, It's just use your head, try to figure out where the opponents are and where they do not want you to go. Figure out where they do not want you to go and then exploit them by going there. You're going to frustrate the other team so much because you're constantly going on the site they do not want you to be at. They want you to go to the site where they have a bracket set up. They want you to go to the site where, they're in a 3B setup where they have 2 guys on site and 1 CT. So just make sure that you're not falling into what they want to do and you're making them play your game. The most important thing in CSGO is making the other team play at your level and play your game. Do not play the other team's game. Do not fall for what they want you to do.